Have you ever said something you regretted? Wish you could take it all back? Have you ever tried not talking for an entire day? A week? What about a month? The book I'll be sharing is called Speechless by Harrington. It's right here. The story revolves around a high school student named Chelsea Knott. Other than her best friend Kristen, the most popular girl at Grand Lake High, Chelsea feels as though she is better than everyone else. She loves spreading rumors and gossiping about the latest juicy news. One night though, at Kristen's New Year's Eve party, things go terribly wrong. Drunken Chelsea ends up seeing two boys kissing in the bathroom, named Noah and Andy. Unfortunately, Chelsea takes it upon herself to reveal this latest piece of gossip to her popular friends. As Chelsea comes to find though, this exposure nearly gets Noah killed. She is now confronted with the decision to either keep the secret of what happened that night or do the right thing. Her final decision ends up putting two of her friends in police custody, which ultimately turns her friends against her, including Kristen. And I thought it was okay as long as I didn't actively participate. That it was enough for me to secretly believe in my heart of hearts that there was absolutely nothing wrong with being gay, even if I never dare say it out loud. I can't change what I've done, and what I haven't done, but I can change what I do now. Actually do something, stand for something. Chelsea realizes enough is enough. She decides to take a vow of silence and finds out that sometimes people are not what they seem. She finds herself alone. Harassment, isolation, and bullying come her way as she is challenged to get through these instances without speaking a word. As the story develops, Chelsea learns about the value of friendship from very unexpected characters, including Asha, the sweet and befriending freshman, and Andy, her art project partner. She learns that there is strength in silence and in her new friends who come her way, people she never noticed before, a boy she might even fall for. Speechless reminds us that love is louder when we use words to help, not hurt. Want to know how Noah ended up? Who or what finally breaks her vow of silence? What does she gain from this vow? Who is the boy who she ends up falling for? Find out for yourself when you read Speechless, this beautiful story of mistakes, life lessons, and change. What if you wish someone would die and then it happened? What if the killer was someone you loved? Too bad we can't read minds, because if we could, I would have been able to stop my boyfriend from maybe killing all those kids at school. Hey, my name is Valerie Luffman, and I'm 16 years old. I heard that other lady talking about the book Speechless, which, by the way, seems like an awesome book. No offense to her, but I thought you'd rather hear about this next book from me, since I am the main character in the story. Jennifer Brown was the author that developed my character in the story, the hit list. The first thing you hear about in this is this terrible tragedy on the morning of May 7th, 2008. Ironically enough, my boyfriend, Nick Level, was the one behind the school shooting that day. Throughout the story, I kind of give you flashbacks of that day and give you sneak peeks of what was written in the newspaper reports. I can't believe I survived, unlike my boyfriend, who committed suicide after shooting several students. I remember his exact actions that morning before we went into school. He blinked and looked down at me, the grin never changing, the bright look in his eyes never wavering, maybe even growing more intense. I wondered what in the heck he and Jeremy had taken that morning. He was acting really weird. I was actually shot in the leg, trying to stop him, and thankfully saved one of my classmates. My leg wound was nothing compared to the fact that he ended up killing 6 students and then committed suicide. Why those specific 6 students, you ask? Well, I was actually I was actually one who helped him create the list of people and things we hated. But honestly, I didn't know that he was going to use this as a list of targets. I thought it was harmless fun to vent from all the bullying and meanness coming from people. Now, 5 months later, I was forced to go back to school to finish my senior year. During the time in the hospital, I started to reflect and realize that I was going to have to face reality and face the people that had judged me for my boyfriend's actions. Even though I'm haunted by the memory of Nick, I have to find a way to get through the relationships with my concerned family, my past friends, and even the girl I took a bullet for. This is not as easy as it seems, especially when I think of all the harassment. Not as easy as it seems, especially when I think of all the harassment and bullying that came our way, and the guilt that runs through my body every day. In order to make amends and finally move on with my life, I have to take in the realities of the tragedy and come to grips with my role in it. I know you're asking yourself, what part did I really play in the shooting? Am I really a hero or truly an accomplice? Am I going to be able to get through all this? Read Hate List by Jennifer Brown to find out the answers to all your unanswered questions. This riveting novel will surely not disappoint. Hey guys! Miss Ithier's here, no more characters. Both of these novels would be perfect for you high school 9th through 12th grade readers as you tackle complex and realistic subjects such as bullying, harassment, gossip, and guilt. While both of these novels are contemporary realistic fiction, which I know you guys love, they also deal with the coming of age of two female high school students, just like you, and how they get through the difficult and life-altering times of their life. I really feel like you guys would enjoy these books. Not only does it have drama, but it helps students connect to real-life problems and helps students understand how specific violent acts like bullying and verbal attacks really do affect people and impact them. Till next time, talk to you soon!